like this. It may ask you if you want to run the auto configuration wizard or the auto settings. You can go ahead and do that. It's fine. We're going to be changing them anyway, so it doesn't matter, but go ahead and open it up. And if at any point you need to rewind this video or pause it, you guys can feel free to do that too. No problem at all. I'm also in Roblox here. I'm just going to be using this as an example game to show how to do all this stuff. So, you know, this works with any game, Call of Duty, Roblox, anything. You want to play StarCraft, that works too, anything. All right, so once you open up OBS, it's gonna look a lot like this little window here, and there's a few things we need to do before we get into anything, and that is we need to go to File and we need to go to Settings, because we have a lot of settings to mess with. Now, the general settings here, they don't really matter. There's a lot here and you can play around with it if you want to, but they don't really matter. We're not really worried about it. We're just gonna go on over to the stream settings. Now, whenever you're streaming to YouTube, which is what I do, and that's what I'm gonna show you guys how to do here. You want to go to stream and you want to select service and you want to choose YouTube/YouTube gaming. There you go. So then going to ask you what server you want to stream to, primary or backup. I suggest using the primary. If for some reason your stream lags out and disconnects, you can, you know, switch it over to backup, but just use the primary. It works fine. Now, I ask you for your stream key. Now, what is a stream key? So a stream key is basically the key, kind of like a password that lets OBS stream on your YouTube channel. Now, I'm going to show you guys how to get this, but be sure to not show it to anyone, okay? Because if they get it, then they can stream on your channel. So what you want to do is you want to go on over to your live dashboard right here. I'll have a link to this also in the description, or you can just Google YouTube stream key and the link will be there as well. Now, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you can see right here, okay, it has the server URL. Don't worry about that. And then the stream key. What you're going to do, you're going to click reveal, and then you're going to copy this, all right, and you're going to paste it in here, and then you're going to click apply. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to show off my stream key because I don't want anyone else streaming on my account, but that's how you do it. It's very simple. Once you get it in here, go ahead and click apply, and let's move on to output. Now, output has two modes. There's simple and there's advanced mode. Now, for the sake of streaming, we're just going to stick with simple because it doesn't really need to be advanced. We don't really need any of that. Now, this is actually pretty simple, okay? Video bitrate. What is the video bitrate? So your bitrate is basically how many bits are going into your stream. The bigger the number, the clearer it's going to look, the less pixelated it's going to look, the more crisp it's going to look, and the lower it is, then the more pixelated it's going to be and the less crisp it's going to be. Obviously, though, the higher the bitrate is, the, you know, better internet you have to stream, and, you know, the more resources your computer needs to have in order to stream. So you got to have a balance there. So how do you find your bitrate? Let me show you guys how to do that. So what you want to do is you want to go on over to this website right here, speedtest.net. Again, I'll have a link to this down in the description, okay? And what you're going to do, you're going to click go on this website, and it's going to measure your internet speed. There's also going to be some black bars on the screen here because I don't want you guys to see my IP address, but, you know, go ahead and click go. And as you can see, it's going to measure your internet speed and all of that, and it's going to put up some numbers, and that's what we need. Now, I have gigabit internet, so I have really, really good internet. Most people probably are not going to have speeds like this, but that's okay. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. There's also going to be some black bars on the screen here because I don't want you guys to see my IP address, but you know, so what you want to do is take your max upload it's going to measure whatever internet speed and all of that. It's this number right here on the right, whatever this number is here. You want to write that down in Notepad. So since most people probably aren't going to have 940, we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to say my upload speed is 20. Okay, we're just going to say it's 20. Obviously, yours is going to be different, but just for the sake of this, I'm going to say it's 20. And now what you want to do is you want to divide that number, all right, by 4. Okay, divide that number by 4. So that means 1/4, okay, of my max upload speed would be 5. All right, and 75% of it, or 3/4 of it, would be 15 because, you know, 5 times 3, 15. Basically, we want to find 75% of our max upload speed. So 75% of 20 is 15. If your upload speed was 10, then 75% would be, you know, 7.5. If it was 100, then it would be 75. You basically want to find 75% of your max upload speed. For me, that's 15 15. That's what it would be. Now, the reason why we're doing that is because this number right here, your 75%, that is your max bit rate, okay? Do not go over 75%. In my case, that would be 15. And the reason why we don't go over that is because obviously your internet speeds fluctuate throughout the day. Mine are a little bit faster in the mornings, same with a lot of other people's, and they might be a little bit slower at nighttime. So what you want to do is leave a little bit of wiggle room just in case it fluctuates. Now, just because your internet speed or 75% of your upload speed is 15, all right, that doesn't mean we want to go ahead and type in 15,000, okay? Don't do that, okay? What we want to do now is go on over to the YouTube live encoder page. I'll also have this link in the description, and you want to scroll down to whatever you want to stream at. Now, if your upload speed is below 10, you want to be streaming at 720p. If it is above 10, you can stream at 1080p, okay? But below 10, 720, above 10, 1080. Now, for each one here, it basically says what to stream at. So if you're going to be streaming at 720, you should stream at 2,250 to 6,000. Or if you're streaming at 1080, you want to stream at 4,500 to 9,000, okay? So since, 75% is 15, we can stream in here because we can roll with that. Now, let's say that my bit rate was, I don't know, 10, all right? And that was 75%. Actually, you know what? Let's say my actual... Okay, hold on. Let's redo this real quick. So let's say my max upload speed was 10. All right, 75% of 10 is 7.5. Or, in this case, it'd be 7,500. Okay, so that would mean that I would have to stream at 7,500. Your upload speed was, say, 500. So pop this right in here and we would go 3,500. Okay, it just all depends on your internet. Just for the sake of this though, I'm gonna go ahead and just put 9,000. Again, put whatever your number is that we just